Shalom. Before I begin this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ruach HaKodesh. Also as well, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that continue to grow very well to this very day. That is feeding the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And I'm also as well, Shalom, to the hopefully elect as well. That's continue to labor in his work, and also do labor to show forth your diligence to make your calling and election sure, in faith, in truth and sincerity, and also in all charity. Okay. Now, I haven't came up with a title for this video as of yet. I may title it as "We See What This Devil Is Doing." Okay. Now, of course, if the spirit has it to where I change the title of the video, of course I'm going to change it. But this is pursuant to what's been going on lately. That's been centered around the media concerning the small hats and your boy Ye. Okay. And this man has been on a so-called rampage, concerning highlighting these small hats, and telling them that hey, you are not the Lord's people. Okay. Which is true. He is telling the truth. Okay. But as you see, you see now that everybody's cutting ties with this guy, right? And allegedly, should I say? They show in the media that he's the ties are being cut. But here's the thing: is that this man still has a platform to speak. Talking about Ye. Okay. He still has a certain platform to speak on, man. If they really wanted to go the furthest that they can go, they could just take the mic from in front of them, right? And just, tell them to shut up, But we already know this is all set up, to really to demonize us, because we already know what the deal is, okay? Because there's information that Ye is coming out with. This information has always been pushed out, and that starts with the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and the rest of the brothers that you see today. All right. This message has been, published for years and years on end. Okay. And now it's just starting to get toward the populace. All right. And the only reason why they even consider that is because Ye said it, man. If it's any, top celebrity or anybody, like Jay-Z, that come out and say something like this, oh yeah, they'll be all for it, But if you see the prophets out on the highways and byways that are doing exactly what our Lord told us to do, okay, they don't listen to the men on the street corners, even though our Lord Yahweh Shai was in the same environment. He was in the marketplace teaching, okay? But no, they'd rather, tune in to somebody who has some sort of status in this world. That's why it says in the book of James, all right? And, it's true to this very day, man. You see it. It says in the book of James that they have respect to the one that wear the gay clothing and wears a gold ring, okay? But when it comes to a poor wise man, they're telling them, hey, go sit over here in this place, man. We don't have time for you, okay, in a roundabout way, all right? But again, like I said, concerning the information, it's nothing new. But the reason why they have this guy, the reason why Kanye is doing what he's doing, all right, at the expense of his popularity, so to speak, they really have this Kanye to say all this just for the fact to highlight what we're doing, okay? Because they have been trying for years and years on end to come up with some sort of excuse to demonize this truth, okay? And to completely delete it off of the web space, okay? So it's no longer in the hands of the people. All right, we already know this is the reason why. It's just to further demonize the truth. Okay, And then they say that, and really it shows you that as well, that this man, he can't accept his judgment, because still at the end of the day, he's still being exposed no matter what. Okay. But, this is causing him to move in a certain fashion. Okay. Because at the end of the day, the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai is in control, man. Okay. And by this happening, it's further exposing this man for who he really is. Okay. But like I said, this is really, and all to fulfill the Lord's will. Okay. Because this has to happen. All right. Because the scriptures speak about the famine of the word. Okay. So, this could just be the time to where this devil just clamps down on the regulations on social media, which YouTube is a part of that. Okay. And, completely lock it down. All right. But still, that's not going to stop from the Lord's program. All right. It's still not going to stop what the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai is set out to do. Okay. And, concerning this devil, all right, so-called white man, which his true nationality is Edom. Okay. He's still going to continue to get exposed, man. And, they cry out anti-Semitism, right? Which really Semitism goes back to Shem, okay, which is one of the 3 sons of Noah, all right, in which, you small hats, you're not the only people that are Semitic, okay? You forgot that there were other sons or other lineages out of Shem that came, okay? Because if you really want to be anti-Semitic, then you'll be against all the lineages or the offspring, okay, the children that came out of Shem, okay? And that includes the so-called Chinese, so-called Japanese, all right, that came out of Shem, all right? Ishmael, all right? They're all Semitic, man, all right? In which that's another topic for another video, because, we covered it before about what it really means to be Semitic, okay? And guess what? We're included in that, okay? We're included in being Semitic, all right? Because we didn't come out of the lineage of Ham, all right? And scriptures show you that, okay? Including the prophecies, all right? And the condition that we're in, all right? And there is a stark difference between us and the Hamites, okay? But let's go ahead and hop into the precepts I have here. First, I want to grab 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Okay? So, we're not ignorant. We're not unknowledgeable when it comes to what this devil is doing. Okay? We're not stupid over here. And Ye's not dumb either. All right? He knows exactly what's going on, man. All right? I mean, he's not going to come out and tell you, what's really going on behind closed doors. Okay? But we see it. All right? And, Ye's just set up, man. Set up to push, to push something that these devils want out in the airways, man. Like I said, if they really wanted to, they can just take all the interviews that he did and everything he has done so far and just get rid of it, man. Or not even have him on certain platforms at all. Okay? He's just a puppet. Okay? But in the end, still it benefits the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, because it's fulfilling prophecy. Okay? Like I mentioned earlier, the famine of the word, all right? And then you have this devil being exposed even more for who he really is, okay? Because even his own people, all right, Edomites, are speaking out against this man. I believe somebody posted a video earlier. I didn't get a chance to watch it. One of the brothers posted it. But yeah, it even it's showing Esau, Edom, all right, even going up against him. And the scripture tell you about a house being divided, all right? It can't stand, all right? So again, like the scriptures say, we are not ignorant to his devices, man. Okay? And we understand that this is one of his devices. This is one of his wiles. Okay? So we have our antennas up, man. We know that this is going to lead into other things. All right? Which is going to cause a domino effect of other events. All right? Which again, all lines up with prophecy. All right? Because this is what's going to be fulfilled, man. No matter what anybody says, okay, concerning the scriptures or prophecies, the things concerning the Lord, it's still going to be fulfilled, man, no matter what. Okay? Slack it. But yeah, I'm going from there. Let me get the book of Amos chapter 8. Is that verse 11? Okay. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Ba'ashmel Shai. All right, because this word, again, is exposing Esau. Okay, it's putting him in the spotlight, showing you who he's identified as and where he's hiding. Okay, because he is indeed a fugitive. Okay, and with a fugitive, he takes on different aliases. All right, and that includes our identity. All right, and that's why you have the small hat so up in arms, because they're still trying to keep up that facade of them being the Lord's people. All right, but they're nothing but Ish. All right, the Ish people. All right, J-ish, should I say? Okay, but no, we are the Lord's chosen, man. We are the people of the Lord. Okay. And again, that's all due to prophecy. All right. And the things which are spoken of aforetime were supposed to come upon us in the times that have already passed and the times that are happening right now. Okay. Because it tells you in Deuteronomy 28, which is, just one of the many examples. Okay. Deuteronomy 28, I believe is at verse 46. It says that these curses are going to be a sign and a wonder. All right. For us. All right. To identify, who the Israelites are. Okay. When you read the rest, it shows you that we are the people. All right. We are those people. All right. So-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because no other nation on the planet Earth has experienced or has ever gone through what we have gone through. Okay. And like I said, it's the scriptures prophesy what was going to happen to us. All right. But slack you. Reach my destination. Park here. Okay. Yeah. So So again, it says, not a famine of bread nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashmel Shai. Okay. Which that's gonna come very soon, man. Okay. Of hearing the words of Yahweh Ba'ashmel Shai. Nobody, people are not gonna be able to hear this anymore. Okay. For a time. Why? Because this man's gonna try to demonize his truth, but it's for prophecy's sake. Okay, so that the Lord can come in, all right, and bring about the other prophecies. Okay, and that includes the plagues, because this is a form of the Lord, no longer speaking with the people. Okay, with words. Okay. Because these words, they do have power, okay? They move certain things into place. But that's what it's for, okay? The publishing of this word. Because the other end of that, all right, of these words being published is these words being executed, okay? You can see right now we're in the publishing stage, okay, of, basically announcing and narrating, what's to come, okay? But at the end of that narrating, okay, there's going to be an execution. All right. There's going to be a doing. All right. So that's it on this. So let me move on to 2 Peter. Let's see here. Let's go down just a little bit. Okay. Here it is. Yep. 2 Peter chapter 2. And this is at verse 2. Actually, let me get this in the blue letter. Slakia. 2 Peter 2. Chapter 2. Okay. That's 2 Peter chapter 2. And this is at verse 2. All right. It says, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. All right. So it says, many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom. All right. These same people that follow their pernicious ways. All right. So by the reason of them, all right, the way of truth is going to be evil spoken of. Let's take a look at the word pernicious. Okay. So the word pernicious is apolia. Okay. Which means destroying. Okay. Utter destruction. A perishing, ruin, destruction of money. All right. Pay attention. It says the destruction which consists of eternal misery in hell. And that's something else. All right. They just threw that in there. So reading on, it says a ruin or loss. Okay. Damnable, destruction. All right. Or destructive. Okay. Perdition. Okay. They got this word perdition here. All right. Which means what? Destruction. Okay. Perish, waste. Okay. So again, like it says in verse 2, it says, and many shall follow their pernicious or destructive, all right, or self-destructive, okay, destructive ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of, right? And the way that is going out is destructive, man. All right. But it's not only him. You got others as well that speak evil of this truth, okay, that follow their own destructive ways, okay, because really, these people that you see walking up and down that you think that they got everything together, they really don't, man. Okay? Because they're really suffering. All right? You know, having all these possessions and everything, they're still empty, man. All right? Because they don't have the light. All right? They don't have that the substance that sustains your life. Okay? And not talking about food, okay? But talking about Yahweh Shemel Shai, okay? Because still at the end of the day, even though they have all these possessions, they have, everything that their hearts desire, they're still empty, man. There's still something that's missing, okay? And that is regarding our people. They feel that something's missing, man, all right? But they can't put their finger on it, and that's the maze that the Lord has put our people in, man, okay? So again, like it says here, many shall follow their pernicious ways, the destructive ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. And that's why the spotlight is going to be put on us, all right, ultimately, all right, and also other Israelite camps as well, okay, because they're putting the spotlight on this on the Hebrew Israelites, okay. Yeah, so that's it on that. Let me grab a few more precepts, or a couple of more. Okay. I had one on deck. Right, so let me grab this first. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. And this is at verse 8. Get straight to the point. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Okay, so now that wicked is being revealed, okay, and he is being revealed as the so-called white man, okay, and the top sect of Esau, okay, the top faction of the Edomites, the nation of Edom, are the Amalekites, okay, that's who they really are, these small hats, all right, these 1948ers, all right, they're really out of the stock of Amalek, okay, which is the head of Edom, and that's why they're in the position that they're in today, because they are playing out that part, okay. The Lord has appointed Amalek the top of the nation of Edom, okay, and that's why they're in the position that they're in today, because due to the Lord, basically comprising the nation of Edom, all right, and setting them up in the position that they're in today, okay? So, again, verse 8 says, then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, okay? So the Lord right now is consuming this man, all right, these small hats, with the spirit of his mouth, okay? Because like I said earlier, ultimately, really it's just fulfilling the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai, because again, they're being exposed even more, okay? And so that's the Lord consuming this man with the spirit of his mouth, which is by way of this word, okay? And then at the end of this, at the end of speaking, he's going to destroy them with the brightness of his coming, okay? And that's going to be by way of the missiles, first and foremost, and it's going to be by the Lord himself as well, okay? The Lord's also going to destroy this place with this coming, all right? Him with the chariots, all right? Whom these people call so-called UFOs, all right? Which has been, popping up everywhere every single day, And now they have a team to investigate this phenomenon, all right? But let me grab this last precept and then I'll close it out. So first, okay, here it is. Yep, this is Isaiah chapter 25, and this is at verse 7, okay? It says, and he shall destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, in the veil that is spread over all nations, okay? See, that covering cast is being destroyed, man, okay? And it's revealing, who's who. They're revealing who the Israelites are, okay? Who the Edomites are, and who the other nations are, okay? So that covering cast is still being destroyed, man, and it's being destroyed by way of the truth, okay? The words of Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai, that's how that cast is being destroyed. But that's the thing. Once this man is exposed, completely exposed, all right, and not just by us, but when other people start to rise up and understand and see that, this man is not who he say he is, okay, then that's when he's going to pull out all the stops, okay, and just say, you know what, we've been exposed, okay, it's time to clamp down now, all right. It's time to bring down the iron hammer. And that's when you're going to start to see even more troubles, all right, start to pop up and come up on the horizon for our people, all right? Because again, like I said, he's just a puppet. He just set out to be that sacrifice, for them, all right? That sacrificial goat, okay? This is at the expense of his image. Okay, just all for the sake of putting us out in the spotlight so this devil can have an excuse to come at us, But like I said, like I started off at the beginning of the lesson, all right, we're not ignorant to his devices, okay? We're not ignorant to the wiles of Esau, Edom. We know what's going on, okay? And guess what? The Lord is still going to continue to expose you by the mouth of his prophets, okay? So, because this is not going to stop the word from being published, okay? This truth is not going to stop, all right? Whether the prophets are out on the highways and byways or not, okay? So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close it out. Lord's will is edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. Till next time, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem El Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. They continue to rule very well to this very day. That is feeding the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'Shem El Shai. And also as well, shalom to the whole elect. Continue to labor in his work, and labor to show forth your diligence to make your calling and election sure, in faith, in truth and sincerity, and all charity. And with that, God say shalom.